Welcome to Hippie Trails.
Here we are.
Shelly did a thing. Okay, Vicky was there, but this is all Shelly, right?
I guess.
She's pretty excited about it. It's ours, but check this out. We got the new Cruise Light Forest River camper. Yes. And this is our, we literally got it on Friday. And is that right?
Tuesday.
I'm sorry.
Monday.
And we left when? Thursday. We got it Monday, left Thursday, and we are now in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina at Lakewood Campground. And we're here with my mom. She has her own RV. And right behind us here, I guess you can see, I don't know if you can see them or not. Let's see if you can. Yeah, right there. That's my cousins. So Marcia and Marty, they're here. So a little family trip. First time doing this. We are going to do an entire video just on the Cruise Light camper. We love it. So far so good.
Yes.
And
it's the maiden voyage.
It is the maiden voyage. And doing really well, honestly. Doing really well. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Right now, we want to take you through Lakewood Campground. So we're going to drive up to the very front and just take some video. I'm going to let Shelly shoot the video, and we're going to take you through the entire campground in case you've never been here before. We really like it. So here we go. We are coming into the entrance of Lakewood. You know, when we came in on Thursday, there were so many people coming in. It was a bike rally that had been going on since last weekend, and there were people checking in, and they just zoomed us right through. So it was really nice. But this is where you come in, pull your trailer up. Typically you go inside unless it's a busy weekend, and then they'll come out. There's 2 or 3 different places you can fish from. This one is, I can't remember which one's Crater Lake. It's over there, yeah. But they have 3 different areas, I think, that you can actually go fish. Over to the left is the trading post inside there, and also there's a laundromat down that way. Cute little store. They have food and souvenirs.
Miniature golf.
Yep.
You can rent bikes.
Miniature golf. Yeah, you can rent bikes here. And all these little homes here, which we were very close to buying one and changed our mind on that, but these are privately owned. And then a lot of people rent those out, and a lot of people live here. So up here on the left are the shower houses, and there's several throughout the park, the campground. And they're very nice. They're very clean. Yeah.
There's a little coffee shop.
Yeah, I'm going to cut down through here actually. There is a little coffee shop here. It's open certain hours of the day.
Closed right now.
Beach Bum Coffee House. Looks like it's open like 7 to 2 today. So we're coming up on the water park in Lazy River. It's a little chilly here today. I don't know what let me see what my watch says. It's 72.
It's not stopping those children though, because they're much more resilient than we are.
Yeah. They also over here to the left have cornhole, and it's been packed. There's somebody playing every time we go by, so that's kind of cool.
I don't know how cold that water is, but I don't imagine that it's warm.
I would say it's warmer in it.
Maybe.
Now, over here is, they have a place called the Chicken Joint that you can eat at. They have an arcade, a playground for kids. And then we went yesterday at the Crazy Mason. If I can remember, I'll put pictures on here of that. And it was a Crazy Mason milkshake. My mom ate it and got very sick. It was so much sugar, but they were yummy. There's our bikes.
Yep.
Beautiful.
We've got a playground and basketball courts. Of course, lots of beach access. Parking for the golf carts. And my babe keeps threatening to whip my butt playing pickleball, but neither one of us know how to do it, but we're gonna learn.
We don't do it anyway. Now,
Pickleball courts, volleyball courts.
up here is a cool little thing. They have church service here on Sundays at 10 a.m. and last night they had
Gospel
a
music.
gospel singing. That was really cool. Very nice.
They got a little fish fry place right here to get some seafood.
Montana fish fry.
They have Italian ice. And an indoor pool.
And a hot tub, right?
There's a hot tub in there.
Yeah. And a black cat crossing. So yeah, and that's kind of, you know, and the rest of this is just camping. I'll see if I can look up and find out all the info as far as how many people, how many campers it'll
Campsites.
hold. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. We'll ride up and look at some of the beautiful homes. They're gorgeous. There's my mama's. She's got the door closed. She said she's gonna take a nap. We'll have to catch her later.
There's another bathhouse. Boats.
Yeah, they do have paddle boats that you can get out on. I think they have kayaks too. But this is to take you down a little golf course, the bikes you can rent. A little
Firewood.
store. We don't even have a fire pit. The food there is actually very good. Shelly and I are on a mission. We're only going to eat out one time.
We've done pretty good.
Yeah.
Besides, you know, snacks like our milkshake yesterday. That doesn't count.
And then golf cart rental, you can go up on the hill. They have all kinds of golf carts. I can't imagine them running out. And over here, I think is Crater Lake, right?
I'm not 100% sure.
Well, it's something.
Anyway, there's a couple of lakes.
straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head.
Now over to your right is Pirate World, Pirate Land.
Pirate Land.
Yeah.
World Land.
So Pirate Land Campground, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Now we're coming back up on ours. And there she is in all her glory. So let me talk about the different campgrounds. Now I will say I have only stayed at this one and Pirate Land. However, we again were really like this close to buying a beach house. Now we want a mountain home. That's just where our heart's at. So Jessica, if you're watching this, yes, we're eventually going to get it. But anyway, we went over to Ocean Lake. So let me kind of tell you the differences that I think, and maybe you can fill in. Pirate Land is not as strict. They I hate to say this, a lot of times people called it the redneck of the camping. I never saw that. I loved it over there. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't mind camping there again. They're just the same, but they're not as large. They don't have as much activities and things like that, but they have the lazy river, they have the indoor pool, so I happen to like Pirate Land just as much as I like Lakewood. Now for the past few years I've been coming to Lakewood just because my family liked to come here, so I kind of followed them here and I like it here. Lakewood is it's a little more strict. You know, the religion, it's a very family oriented place. You're not going to get wild and crazy here. They're not going to tolerate it, and I kind of like that about it. That is one thing about Pirate Land, and maybe that's why people said it. They're not quite, or they used to not be. Okay, I've not stayed there in several years, but they're not quite as strict. I have heard Pirate Land's expanding though. I think they might have had some, I don't know, I think they're expanding. So that could be very different now since I've been, but they used to not be quite as strict as they are here at Lakewood. They don't tolerate a lot of foolishness, so just be prepared for that. It definitely is more of a religious, not to say people aren't having fun and things, but it's just not as crazy. Now, Ocean Lakes, we've never stayed there, so I can't give an opinion.
But it looks like it's wide open over there. Like, it's so busy. There's like, it's like a little city in its own. When we toured it, looks really cool. We were going to stay there this week, and then we ended up getting the bigger camper, so the site that we had booked previously wouldn't accommodate us in a bigger camper, so we had to switch. And they only had 2 sites when she booked that, so they were booked solid at Ocean Lakes.
Yeah.
Here was not.
Ocean Lakes is packed. It's ranked to the #1 campground
In the United States.
So it's, I mean, you go through and you know, it's unbelievable. Like, you walk in, it looks like a little city. They have a place where they sell golf carts. They have a huge
RVs.
Water park. They sell RVs there. They have a dog park. That's something that I really hate that they don't have here. They don't have that at Pirate Land either, or they used to did. And so that was really cool if you have dogs. They have a lot more activities to do at Ocean Lakes. So they weren't quite as strict, I don't think, there. But again, we've not stayed there, but just based on the realtor that took us around, it seems that they're not quite as strict. And honestly, if we were going to buy a home, that's where we were going to buy it, just because they weren't as strict. Even on, if you own a home, the regulations are very different here than they are there. So that's just our opinions. Everybody's got a different one. Everybody's got their favorite place. But if I were going to pick without even staying there, I think Ocean Lakes is probably going to be.
Yeah, we'd like to come back there and stay.
Yeah, we may come back in the fall. We love coming here. So I don't know. We'll see. But hey, if you've stayed at Ocean Lakes or Lakewood or Pirate Land, please comment below. Which ones do you like best and why do you like them so much? We'd love to hear from you. Because again, everybody has a different opinion and they're all nice, so it doesn't matter, okay? So that was our tour. Anything to say? Peace.
Where you're going,